Hello and welcome to the Pointless Distractions podcast. I'm your host, Kyle Draper. With me,
Graham Bergeron.
And Scott Westerman.
and Scott.
Nick.
Who have you brought us today?
We have special guest Nick Bolin. Yay!
Hello.
What's up, Nick?
Hello.
How's it going?
So how do you know Scott? He's actually talked about you a bunch, but I don't think I know your backstory, how the fuck you met this guy, why you talked to him.
What? I went to high school with his wife.
Okay, Heidi.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
the basic gist of it. But, we both love nerdy stuff, beer, music, all kinds of goodies.
Yeah, I've known Nick I've known Heidi since 2006. And I think we probably met at one of the legendary Halloween parties, I'm guessing, that your brother
Sounds
used to
about right.
have.
Yep.
Yeah.
What makes it a legendary Halloween party?
Well, they had his brother and his I don't think they were married yet, were they? No, they wouldn't have been married yet.
No.
Brother and his wife-to-be had a condo, and their next-door neighbor, got to be really good friends with them. So on Halloween, they just opened up both their garages, and they just have this gigantic, ridiculous Halloween party. They were backed up basically at an alley, and then the railroad tracks behind that. So it was just like we had just all kinds of wide open space to go nuts. And some bad things happened there, I think.
Well, things happen.
It was a lot of fun.
Beverages.
A lot of beverages. I'm sure some other stuff was going around at the time, but yeah.
Like marijuana?
Oh, more beyond that, yeah.
Maybe even some cocaine, but none of the things we did. We always just
No,
drank beer.
we were good boys. We were just beer boys. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's where we met. And then, of course, since Heidi had known you since high school, I mean, geez. So I've probably known you, probably about since 2006 as well.
About
So
20 years.
so we hit it off pretty well. Just being around each other, I guess, more than anything. Finally, we just started hanging out a lot more. And then, we became basically beer buddies.
I think it was more we became like we're done talking about it. We got to do something about it. So nobody else seemed to want to do anything about it. So it was like, okay, we're going to do our own thing then. That's fine.
Yeah, everybody likes to make plans about going on trips and going here and going there and going to these breweries and going to the distilleries and all this kind of cool stuff. But nobody ever actually does it. Like when, comes time to actually do it, nobody would do it. So Nick and I are like the only people that actually would do anything and go out and do stuff. So that's
Sounds
fun.
about right. I know many people like that.
Yep.
You don't have to
So
call me out
that's
like that.
Yep.
I wasn't even talking about Graham, but yeah. I don't know, Graham, would you ever go to a brewery if I was just like, hey, Jen and I are going? I feel like you'd be like, no,
I'd go.
not really.
My wife told me I couldn't. We've
Yeah, I
all
think we've
been
all
there,
been there.
though. We've all been. Yeah.
I mean, she
I don't know what you're
wouldn't
talking about.
She'd probably be happy to have me out of the house for a bit.
I know, we
Yeah,
should
but-
be doing more stuff than just going to see the occasional movie.
But what else are you going to talk about on the podcast?
Yeah, that's true.
So that's another thing. Nick's always been the big movie quotes guy. The guy's seen like freaking every movie under the sun. That's why I was always like, man, have him on Movie Court. He'll just like ace the thing.
Now, did you ever try to get Nick into Tell Him Steve Dave, or...
Not really. I'm not really a TSD evangelist like some people are. It's like I think I mentioned it a few times, but I don't think Nick really listens to many podcasts, do you?
Not a lot, but I'm trying to get better at it. I've been, here, there, and everywhere. A couple here, nothing specific, just kind of randomly when I don't want to listen to music, which is not a lot of time. Music is my life.
We need him
so.
to boost our numbers for us.
Yeah, I can definitely put the word out for sure.
Yeah, he's also the big music guy that I know. Like the only guy I know that has a bigger CD collection than I do. But he actually listens to them.
And will not get rid of them ever.
What's your favorite band?
If I was to, I'd just easily say Alice in Chains, but Mastodon is probably a close second.
See how easy that is for you fucking guys?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like Chevelle too, but.
Oh! Did he actually listen, or did you prep him?
I prepped him on that. I was telling him about the
okay.
whole
Fuck you.
trying to find grandma favorite band thing. And I was like, and of all bands, the one he had the most songs of was Chevelle. And he's like, well, Chevelle's good. I'm like, okay.
He's
I
gonna be
don't
like,
know anything about them.
He's like, my favorite band is Peter Gabriel era Genesis. I'm like, all right, you're on the show. Scott's going.
The old school Genesis?
Yeah, old school. I mean, I love all of it, but outside of
Nursery Crimes, all that good stuff.
yeah. Oh, see, this guy knows.
Oh, yeah. I told you, man, you want to talk music. You don't talk to me, you talk to him. I don't know shit.
Yeah, Steve Hackett's like my favorite guitarist. I've met him. I have all the albums on vinyl. I have multiple books. Just my whole house is Genesis posters and shit. Most stuff no one cares about.
I love it. Love it. Dance on a Volcano.
Yep. Trick of the Tail, one of my favorite albums of all time.
Beep beep beedly doo.
Oh, now I wish Pat was on here too. My brother, you have a boner, someone else knows that.
Graham, I think we can just check out now. Let these two go. Jeez.
Check back
Hey,
in.
can't we talk about some
hour.
Queen songs? We were talking about Wayne's World. How about Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah, well, you know the whole story behind that though too is initially the studio wanted Guns N' Roses, and they're like, nope. Mike Myers said, unless you get Queen, I'm not doing it.
Wow, really?
They paid the dues for that and got that instead. So I'm much happier that happened. I remember seeing that in the theater back in 1990. Dang.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's what's so funny too, because that movie, it didn't Bohemian Rhapsody go back up to number one for a couple weeks on Billboard, like 15 years after it came out.
Yeah, and it's not even the same kind of stuff as it is now. Like the result you would see now would be much bigger than it would have been probably back then. Like it's much more noticeable now when you see, like Stranger Things with Master of Puppets and
Yeah.
all this other stuff. But yeah, that totally, yeah, for sure.
Kate Bush running up that hill became super popular again for a brief moment. Like, what the heck?
Right?
I remember vividly when Wayne's World came out, and it was the first time I heard Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, wow,
And,
really?
my older brother, because what was I at the time? Probably 8.
Yeah.
But obviously, he loved the song like everybody else, and that's when you would call the radio station to have him play songs. But they were playing that constantly, and he would just record shit off of the the radio. And like he went to the bathroom, and that started playing. I was like, Pat. That's my
Recording.
memory of that, is him trying to record that and just being there, like having a tape ready.
Man, that used to be rough.
He
You
was
always
in the
try to get a
bathroom.
good take where the DJ wasn't talking over it and everything. It's just like, just shut up and play the song. Or they'd come in at the end and like we would cut off the last 10 seconds. Like, damn it.
My parents weren't too cheap just to go buy the soundtrack for us.
That's a good soundtrack even now. Second one even too.
What else do I think of from that album? Dreamweaver. I was that stupid song.
Yeah.
Who sings that?
Gary
wow.
something or other, right? What's his name?
Lost me. I forgot.
Oh, I think I have that somewhere on one of my...
I mean, it doesn't matter. But Graham, have you seen Wayne's World?
Yeah,
Gary Wright.
great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we saw both those in the theater when they came out because, I mean, shit, I would have been, if it was 1990, I would have been 19 at the time, I guess. So, yeah, we were prime age for it. It's crazy. That was 35 years ago now. Holy crap. How was Wayne's World 35 years old?
Something else I saw today was 35 years old, and I was like,
No,
holy
it could have been
shit.
Could have been 1990 because I would have been in Germany at the time, so I would not have seen that in the theater.
Might have been 91 or 92.
Yeah, I would have seen it then. Well, it's all if only we had
I
the
remember
internet.
Sonic the Hedgehog 1 was in it, so it had to be later than 90.
92.
92. Okay,
There you go.
that makes more sense.
Yeah,
And
maybe
then
it
the
was
second
Home
one
Alone.
came out
I
in
think
93.
I think it was Home Alone I was thinking of instead of Wayne's World, but I saw both of those in the theater.
Nick, how
Yeah.
old are you?
43.
All right, so you're just a year older than me, so we exact same time frame then. I
9,
wish I had
10.
seen Home Alone in theaters. Oh,
That's funny because that came out. That I think was maybe the only movie I saw when I was in Germany. A bunch of us went. We were out on just a weekend going to something. We're like, hey, let's go see a movie. Okay, and that was like the only thing playing. So we went and saw Home Alone. It was great. It was in this Dutch
was it in
theater.
German?
No, it was in English.
Oh, okay.
I think they actually had German subtitles though, which was kind of funny. Or maybe it was Dutch subtitles because I think I saw it in a Dutch theater, and it was beautiful because this is before stadium seating was a thing. We walked in, and it was like this beautiful, like huge old theater, and it had stadium seating and like curtains and all kind of like, what is this? And they're serving beer. I was like, this is fantastic, and now I can get that anywhere, But back in 1991 or whatever, 1990, it was a sight to behold to see a theater like that.
Harry's yelling at Marv, Schnell, Dummkopf, Schnell! 9!
Yeah, I think that might be the only movie I saw over there. I missed Batman in the theaters because I was in basic training that summer, which sucks. I didn't see Batman till VHS.
Dude,
Went
I
over
remember
there.
the line around the theater, like twice around the theater when that was 89?
Yeah.
that,
I missed
that
the
was
whole summer of
probably
Batman.
the
Yeah.
biggest movie I ever went to with that kind of crowd wrapped around the building like twice probably. But I was still living in California at the time. But man, that was crazy.
But Scott wish he waited like another year to join up.
No, I wouldn't have joined up after that. Forget it.
He
Let's see,
lost
what was-
his momentum, right?
Like I didn't get to go to Desert Storm or Batmania. What the fuck?
Yeah, luckily I missed out on Desert Storm, but we wouldn't have got sent over anyway because, like I said, we were Pershing missiles, and if they would have deployed us, that means pretty much the end of the world. Like, all right, now we're shooting nukes at each other. Well, forget it. That was one of the nice things. They're like, you go in this MOS, you're gonna there's like a 90% chance you get sent to Germany, and you'll never get deployed anywhere. Like, sign me up.
There'll be plenty of time to go to see movies, so like I'm down.
Yeah. We just watched a lot of movies in the barracks. It was kind of nice because we basically just had either single or 2-man rooms. Most of us had singles by that point, which is kind of nice. You just had your own rooms, and people just pile in. Our big thing was just buying bigger and badder stereo systems. There was always stereo wars going on in the barracks. Who could play the music the loudest and that kind of shit. It was hilarious. But people would be getting these amazing setups and surround sound and all this crap for their movies, and we just all have movie parties. It was pretty cool.
You were there for how many years? What?
Just 2.
From
89 to 91.
Okay.
June of 89 to June of 91 is when I was in. I was in Germany from like October 89 to June of 91.
Well, one is Z.
Yeah, I forget all that shit.
Like before surround sound, you need like Dolby Pro Logic.
Yeah, that was big.
2.1 stereo.
I think 5.1 might have come out right around that time.
Oh, that would have been complete decadence though at that point.
Oh, it was. We had lots of money to spend and nothing to spend it on, so we just had ridiculous stereo systems. Of course, my speakers blew. My receiver eventually blew after about 15 years. It's like, damn, I got rid of my tape deck. My CD player died at some point. Now I got like a receiver and a cheap CD player, and that's it. And some like bookshelf speakers.
Because I think Pat told me they used to, when he worked at Circuit City in sales, they would show the gunfight in what's the movie Heat, and it would be Dolby Pro Logic, and that was like the pinnacle of. I mean, that still sounds great.
Yeah, that makes sense. It was fun though. Anyway, yeah, you're talking about Batman being the biggest movie. I mean, what are some of the other huge movies that came out that were just like lines around the block? I'm thinking like Phantom Menace when it first came out. That was huge. Like people were lining up days
Jurassic
in advance,
Park.
fixing a Jurassic. I don't remember there being big lines for Jurassic Park though.
Well, maybe after the first one, because once they displayed what they were doing, yeah. But the following 2 were like, eh.
I don't remember ever going to the movies and there being a line. I feel like that was like in the 70s or something when you see like when they're showing like The Exorcist or something, and there's people like, I've been standing here since 12 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, they did that for Phantom Menace.
I mean, you just go buy your ticket and go home and come back.
I think The Dark Knight was the movie that I went to that had the biggest line opening night.
Yes.
That had a big one, yeah.
But yeah, that was like the IMAX showing, and that was before assigned seating, so everyone wanted to get a good seat.
I think Force Awakens was the same thing. When we went and saw that, there was like, you had to get there like an hour early to stand in line for it.
Oh, that was a good time.
There was still hope for Star Wars?
Oh, no, I was talking about The Dark Knight.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in the theater. It was once we got our tickets, it was like, you better make sure you get in there because you were not getting a seat if you didn't.
Yeah,
the days before assigned seating.
We ordered our tickets like days in advance, and I remember showing up like an hour and a half before the movie, and all my friends were already there, and they had gotten front of the line, and by the time I got there, the line was out the door, and everyone got pissed off because I had to go in and get my ticket from them, and then just didn't move. And one of the kids that was in our group was just for some reason in a banana costume. And we were all confused. And then we sat down to see the movie, and in the like bottom part of the banana, he just had like a 12-pack of beer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Functional.
Yeah.
No one thought to check him at that point. Like,
No,
Oh,
everyone just thought he was...
Better that than a banana hammock, I guess.
Yeah, everyone just thought he was being
Gotta
weird.
reach down there and find that. Wasn't that the same summer that Iron Man came out too? Is that 2008?
Yeah?
Because I remember there was a
earlier
lot
in
of
the
debate. Yeah, I think Iron Man came out first, and then Dark Knight came out later.
that was like the peak year for fucking Graham right there.
Yeah.
That was a peak year for everyone, man. Those are 2 great movies.
Iron Man?
College, yeah.
Dude, first Iron Man's great.
So yeah, the Iron Man was May, I think, because I was still in school. It was my freshman year of college, and me and my roommate went to the midnight opening, and then The Dark Knight was like that summer.
I think I saw both of those a couple times when they came out because everybody's like, "Have you seen Dark Knight yet? Yeah, you want to go again? Yeah." So it's like I just kept people that wanted to keep going seeing it. I think I saw it like 3 times just because everybody wanted to keep like, "Have you seen it yet?" Yes.
I have a funny story about Dark Knight Rises. It was me, Jen, and our one of my best friends, Chris, who was my roommate at the time. But we had like it was an hour and a half before the showing, and the theater is at the time was like 15 minutes away from us.
Mhm.
So we are like, let's have a couple drinks beforehand, and we started drinking gin like Bombay Sapphire, and in that short time frame, got pretty shitty.
Imagine that.
So we get there and we're just acting like usually I don't act like a dick in public, but we're just acting like like I want to see Batman, just being stupid, cringy. Get to our seats, movie starts. Like I remember the entire movie, but I look over at Chris, and by the time the Gotham Stock Exchange scene, so what is that like 40 minutes in probably? He passed out, and I purposely didn't wake him up until the very ending, the credits. And I was like, Chris. I was like, wasn't that a great movie? He's like, I just slept through that whole thing. I was like, yeah, that was like 2+ hours. You were completely passed out.
Ouch.
Oh, that's funny. That's probably Nick's favorite Batman movie ever because it's got his stupid Steelers in it.
Not necessarily, but I mean, I do like it. Heinz Ward.
Yeah,
and-
Nick's an everything Pittsburgh kind of guy too. So
Well, you'll have that.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of old, now a lot of older Steelers that none of them play there anymore, but a lot of my favorites for sure.
yeah, we're actually going to Pittsburgh next weekend, right?
Yeah, Jerry Cantrell.
It's gonna be fun.
Always wanted to do a Pittsburgh trip just to see all the crazy George Romero zombie shit. Monroeville Mall and all that.
Yeah, when
Nick
you mentioned
Neville.
that you always wanted to go there, I was like, he probably wants to go there for the mall stuff, doesn't he?
Not
100%.
Station Square. But yeah, there's a lot of great breweries out there too, for sure.
Yeah, I think we need to. I think they said Southern Tier is actually an Ohio State bar. So like, okay, hopefully they'll have the game on because we're gonna be there Saturday.
And that'll be really close because I think we're staying at the casino. But yeah, that's the great place there too. It's nice and big and roomy. So
Nice and big and roomy.
yeah, that's what she said.
Hey,
Thinking of Silence of the Lambs, he's like, big girls, roomy. Yes, they all were.
She one of those big fat girls.
I'm a great big fat person.
I about shit myself though. It was like when I first saw the remake of Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah.
It had Buffalo
Ted
Bill. in it.
Levine, yeah.
Yes, exactly. I
he was
like,
in that.
Yes, he was
No
the
way.
dad.
Dad.
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
and the voice. As soon as I heard the voice, like, oh shit, there he is.
Yeah, he was in Heat as well. He gets shot in that big gun scene.
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite remakes I've ever seen. Is House on, or why do I keep saying that? Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, that movie's fucked up. My fiance doesn't like none of these movies scare her, but like she's like that one kind of creeps me out.
That one and House on Haunted Hill. Actually, I think that has
Oh, I
some
still
pretty
haven't seen
creepy moments too.
Obviously, you're talking about the remake, not the Vincent Price
Yes,
version.
the 1999 version. Yes,
Yeah, with Jeffrey Rush. I love that one.
absolutely.
But OG House on Hill is like one of my favorite movies of all time as well.
Yep, Vincent Price. Can't mess
I was
with
gonna
that.
say, I think it's a Vincent Price movie. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that one. I know I haven't seen the new one, but I've heard it's really good. I think I might have seen the.
You say the
Vincent
new
Price
one. It
one.
came out in 1999.
Well, it's new to me. Like I said, I stopped watching movies for like 20 years.
That's
For
worth a
reason.
watch for sure.
Hell,
Man,
I even
that's
have
not old.
I even have the
Yeah,
vinyl
99.
of that.
Holy crap!
But Chris Kattan in that too is pretty hilarious.
Another old one that they remade like that was 13 Ghosts. I like that one.
Yep.
Oh, that's a remake.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't know that. See, I'm not the movie guy apparently.
The original had the witch from Wizard of Oz in that.
Really?
I don't remember her name, but
Yeah.
yeah, all this shit. None of this stuff is original.
Imagine that.
But I mean, back then the remakes were a little bit better than they could be now. I mean, now they're just doing it just to do it. I don't know. It's my opinion, but
I mean, think of it. The Thing with Kurt Russell's a remake.
oh yeah, oh my, one of my favorite movies ever for sure. Great to watch in the snow. And it's real wintry out. You know.
Say you're just watching that in your backyard in a snowdrift.
Yep, absolutely. Drinking some Cuddy's Hark or whatever the heck he's drinking there.
That's funny. That first horror hound we went to had a big Thing presence.
Yes,
They're
yes.
like,
there
like
was
everybody was there. It was everybody but Kurt Russell pretty much was there.
absolutely,
It was
absolutely.
awesome. They had a really good panel about the making of it and stuff. I
At
don't
the
remember any
the
people,
show I'm going to, they're doing a Reanimator panel. You guys ever seen that movie?
but-
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I saw that when I was, it's one of my first memories, but I remember it well. So I was probably 4 or 5, and my dad let me watch that while my mom like Took my sister out shopping. And I'm not one to like have a question at a panel, but I almost want to be like, you think 4 years old is too young to see this movie?
Well, I mean, that's when I saw my favorite movie of all time. Still, before I was even 10 years old, Predator.
I was gonna say Predator. Yep.
Yep, and my it was probably 88 or 89. Because I know it wasn't in a theater, but I remember watching it at his house and was like, this is the greatest thing ever. And even went to Universal Studios when E.T. was still going on. It was like, I got to ride the bike and was up on stage and whatever. And the guy was like, hey, so what's your favorite movie? It's like Predator. Legit story.
Like,
Legit
fuck you,
story.
get out.
Like, oh, what? Okay.
He's like, I'm supposed to say E.T., but I didn't say E.T. because it was Predator.
You know, E.T. didn't even come out onto VHS until like 1988.
That's
it took a long
probably
time.
why that was at Universal Studios at that time. Makes sense. Lines up.
Because I remember we got it around that time, and then I saw this video on YouTube about it, and they just kept re-releasing it every other year. And it was like a thing around Christmas, and finally it was like 1988. Because what is that, 1982? That movie?
Yeah.
82 or 83, yeah, something like that. Wow.
I remember we got that year, and I got Karate Kid 2. My sister got Back to the Future, and Pat got Summer School with Mark Harmon.
Nice.
I love that movie. Most people don't know what the hell I'm talking about when I talk about Summer School.
Oh yeah, that's a great movie.
Chainsaw and Dave. Have you seen that, Scott?
I've seen Summer School, yeah.
Yeah.
Long time ago. That was a staple on HBO for a while.
No, that was like mandatory childhood watching. Like,
That's how it used to be, though, man. Like you said, it took 5 years for E.T. to come out on VHS. It used to be a movie would come out and you wouldn't see it on TV for 5 years. The VHS might come out after a year or two. Now it's like, oh, it's out of the theater. It's like out on the shelves the next day. Like, holy crap.
well, I remember my parents saying they got like after they got married in the early 70s, HBO came out, home box office, and it was like 4 movies a day would come out. It would just be the same 4 movies going over and over and over and over, and that was it. But still, that was very novel at the time.
Remember when Star Wars was coming to HBO, they made a huge deal about that. It's like, you can watch Star Wars at home now. Like, oh my God.
I don't know though. For my money though, like HBO housed one of the best series ever with
Tales from the Crypt?
yeah, exactly. Chop poker, all that good stuff, man.
Dude, I just
Love
watched that one
show.
a couple weeks ago. It's my favorite one when they're taking the fingers off.
It was that one and
Lance
like
Henriksen and I don't know the other guy's name. But yeah, we'd wait for the free HBO weekend and like record all that shit. Like, oh my God, Tales from the Crypt.
That was the best. And you had the free HBO weekend or the free, Cinemax weekend or whatever. It's like, set the recorder.
Yeah, Graham, didn't you say your like family just waited for all that shit to happen?
Yeah. Oh, we had like shelves of recorded movies.
Now you have nothing to play them on. It's crazy. Now you can just stream everything. It's nuts.
I knew a guy that actually the guy that showed me the movie Predator for the first time had all of his VHS movies like cataloged. But years later, I think this was probably like 2012 or 13, because it was impossible to find. Because believe me, I was looking for the score of Predator, and that when I finally found that on CD, I about shat myself, and then burnt him a copy too, and was totally grateful. But like, I still play that on Halloween every year. Just like creepy background music kind of thing, between that and the Saw score. Yeah, works out.
I think I mentioned this on the show before, but my parents were like heavy into like bootlegging movies, so we'd go rent whatever just came out. And we had 2 VCRs, ooh, fancy.
Woo, fancy.
You stack them or whatever, and you can, tape, like double tape movies.
Yeah.
I remember one time it was when Batman Returns came out.
Yeah.
And it wasn't in stock, and they're like, no, we got it. Just one just came back. And I'm like, awesome. My dad hands it to me. I'm like, Dad, we're going to go home and tape this, right? And he fucking nudged me, like fucking almost knocked me over.
Shut up, kid.
Fucking biggest pirates.
Yeah, then they started doing like the copy protection on it, where if you tried to record it, there'd be like white lines through it and everything. And it's like, I don't know how they did all that stuff, but
Or like in the mid to late 90s, where it was like, we're doing this is a crime and blah blah blah, like right before
Yeah,
the
whatever.
news kind of shit.
Come and get me.
they still have all those FBI warnings ahead. And Interpol's gonna come get you. I was like, what the fuck is Interpol? I don't know, but if you copy this video, they're gonna come get you.
We're going to send
That-
Scotland Yard after you.
Right.
My brother and I always used to say FBI Fat Boys Incorporated. They're coming to get you.
Yeah, I miss video stores. I'd probably still go if they were around.
Oh, I loved them. Redbox just ain't the same.
No.
Streaming
No,
just
that's
ain't
not
the
around
same.
either anymore, right?
Is Redbox gone? I don't know. I haven't seen one in a while.
If
Never
it
really
is, there's
used it,
some
so now-
knockoff, like trying to get a couple bucks from it, probably. But I don't know. But that's nuts.
Now it's just streaming everything. It's like, oh, now you just sort through everything at home. Like, oh, this is not quite as fun. There's always like the crazy risk of going to the video store and getting a movie that you think is going to be awesome. You know, you put down your $2, you get it home, and it's like, this is shit. It's like,
Yeah. You feel just as bad on streaming though too. It's like even if you don't pay anything for it, you're like, I've wasted my time with this.
I don't know. It's just more of a
Also-
dangerous element to it, I guess.
It's so amazing now that you can just go on Amazon and rent any freaking movie that's ever been made.
Crazy.
Or I mean, most of them are going to be $2.99 unless it's from the last couple of years.
And
I've been so lazy. I'm like, I don't want to go and look in the shelf to find freaking.
I was just gonna say that. Like, I know I have
this.
it downstairs somewhere in the catalog, but like, I don't want. I'd rather just pay the couple bucks.
I can pay $3.99. What is that? It doesn't matter. It just keeps adding up on the Amazon credit card. What do you mean declined?
No, I don't do that. At least if I have it, I usually pull it out and pull it out and watch it that way. I got a whole freaking case of movies or a whole shelf of movies here I still need to watch.
You said you never switched over to the 4K discs, right?
Nope. I'm Blu-rays as high as I go.
Do you have any laser discs?
No, I don't. I almost bought a Laserdisc player when I was in the Army because I had a friend that had one and the thing was amazing.
You must
Look
have just
at
had
the
money to
clarity.
burn.
Oh, we did, man. We were the highest paid privates in the Army is what we used to say because we weren't even on an Army base. We were on a NATO base actually, and we were the only Army detachment on there, just our little group. It was it was all Air Force. It was an AWACS base, the big old super whatever, the planes that have the big disc thing on top.
Yeah.
For radar and all that, whatever the hell they do, the battlefield control guys basically. So they were all Air Force, and there was our
Scott
little
doesn't
Army
even know. He
detachment.
was too busy fucking watching movies in his
I was.
fucking, room.
Yeah. So
Doesn't even know he's in the military.
Anyway, the reason we got paid like that was because it was an official Army base, so we were considered a remote remote posting or something like that. I forget what they called it. So because of that, because we had to live off the local economy more, we got like an extra $200 or $300 extra a month. But there was actually an Army exchange across the border in Holland, like 20 minutes away. So we could just go over there and shop. So we were considered remote and got the extra money for it, but we still had access to everything we needed, which was fantastic. So it was just free money coming in. It was great.
I remember seeing Laserdiscs at Suncoast Video and be like, someday
Yep.
I'll have these.
They were awesome, except you had to flip them over halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
And it was just CD
Highlander and
quality
widescreen? Holy shit.
Yeah, the Criterion Collection came out of that, I think. I started
There
on
could only be one side.
Right. Flip it.
Nice.
I guess now the one thing you would like to have is the original Star Wars movies, because the pre-special editions, that's probably the highest quality ones you're going to get.
I remember I
It's all
ordered
Laserdisc.
those on eBay once on VCD. Do you even know what that is?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got them they were from
I
Malaysia.
forgot about that.
And super illegal, allegedly, to have them outside of Malaysia. And it had scenes from Attack of the Clones well before it came out. And I was like, I have to buy this box set.
That's
Watching it was the DVD quality cut in half.
Yeah, wonderful.
It was like a blocky VHS, essentially.
Mhm. Well, Laserdisc was before CD, so we thought that was going to be about as good as was ever get. Now you have 4K and 8K and Ultra Super K and whatever. It's nuts. Now you go back and look at just a CD, and it's just like, why is it all fuzzy? So our TVs weren't exactly high resolution at the time either.
No, but I remember when those were so much more expensive than they are now. They're a dime a dozen. You can go get something for on the cheap, for what you normally spend thousands of dollars for. It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember I had a uncle that had Stargate on Laserdisc. I was like, this is the pinnacle.
The special effects, video quality.
That movie's not as good as you'd think you would remember it to be, unless you've seen
I didn't think it was that good. Well, I didn't see it when it first came out. I saw it a year later, and I was like, it's okay. TV series was kind of fun. I barely saw any episodes of that, but the ones I saw were usually pretty good.
Yeah, I never watched that either.
It was more of a Monster of the Week kind of thing for the most part. I think they had longer running storylines in the later seasons, but I don't know. Like I said, I only watched a handful of episodes.
There was no Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
That's why I still think that as part of the reason is why it's any other movie, most any other movie from 1987 doesn't hold up for shit now. But you know who does? Predator.
Yeah, he's really pushing Predator.
That's
I am.
his favorite movie.
It is.
There's got to be better movies from '87.
I don't know. I dare you to try.
That one does hold up really well, though.
The quality
Did the Untouchables come out in '87? Was it '88?
It was around then.
of
Oh, Full Metal Jacket, 87. Lost Boys, Untouchables,
Okay.
87, yep. Hey, you know what came out in 1987?
Empire of the Sun?
Blood Harvest.
Ooh, oh shit.
Ooh, I mean, that's up there with. I'd say it's about on par with. No, I'd put Predator like one point higher than Blood Harvest.
Revenge of
not
the
as a
Nerds,
non-
Nerds in Paradise,
What?
Living Daylights, Secret of My Success, Wall Street.
Yeah, there's definitely a few movies better than Predator.
Harry
Nick, have
and
you
the
ever seen
Hendersons.
the movie Blood Harvest with starring Tiny Tim?
That's one I probably could say I have not.
We
But-
won't judge you on that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I got one for you. Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh, fuck it. That's the best movie of '87.
Adventures in Babysitting, Running Man, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles,
I've
and
heard-
For the Quest for Peace.
The
Those,
single.
so those are all great movies, man. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Adventures in Babysitting, I know like the back of my hand. Those are all great, but my opinion, Predator takes it. But
Yeah, I
that's
haven't
just
heard.
me.
I haven't heard a single movie on that list better than Predator.
Except Blood Harvest.
No,
Inner Space,
I put
Bomba.
Blood Harvest below Predator.
Wait, did
Good
you
Morning,
say
Vietnam.
Superman Quest for Peace?
Yep.
Oh,
Inner
geez.
Space, that's crazy stuff. That's a good movie.
Haven't seen that in years.
Martin Short.
Is that Dennis Quaid?
Yep, Martin Short and Dennis Quaid.
A bunch of shit I never heard of. Stakeout. Emilio Estevez. Forgot about that. Overboard. Dang, man. These must be a lot of movies that came out in years. Huh.
Like I said, it's still just my opinion that that's the best one of that bunch. There are
I
still
thought Predator
great.
was 86.
Nope, 87.
It was 87, huh?
June 17th, maybe? Check that date.
Why does
Oh,
he
dear
know
God.
that?
Check that date.
He's like Rain Man, but does say Predator 87. He is Rain Man when it comes to these movies. Ask him like when an album came out or when a movie came out.
Especially 90s.
It's like, when did the World Trade Center collapse? I don't fucking know.
June 12th, 1987. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I was 5 days
Fucking
off. Sorry.
know.
Oh,
Early
who knows?
2000s.
Oh, June 12th, 87.
Let's switch over to music then. Give me some 90s trivia. Go for
Oh,
it.
we've already covered the music end.
Okay, all right.
Nice.
Just go back and listen a few episodes back, do like 4 in a row, and you'll get your fill.
Well, I can tell you a few of my favorites. Two of my favorite albums were released September 29th, 1992, being Stone Temple Pilots' Core and Alice in Chains' Dirt.
Those came out same day, huh? Wow.
Yep.
I remember
Yeah.
you showed me that thing where it was like within the 6-week period that summer, it was just like this. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah. 94 was great. Green Day Dookie was February 1st
Dookie.
of 94, sorry. 94, 92. June 7th.
When did Hole's first album come out?
I hate that bitch. I don't care.
Okay,
But
it's fine.
I'll-
I didn't have it ready anyway.
I'll say 95. I don't remember what month.
My sister got that for Christmas and just like blasted that for months on end.
Oh, really? Ugh.
Oof.
He could have
Yeah.
just made up something and be like, correct.
Yes.
I'm
absolutely.
pretty sure it was 95. I just don't remember what date.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I don't know. He
That
might
was
have
worth
Pat
it.
beat. I don't know if Pat would actually know dates.
There's definitely certain ones that I know at least the month, maybe not necessarily the date. But, you know, you go figure like between August and September of 91, some of the biggest fucking albums of all time. I think there was like 7 that were released all within 44 days. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that was a great summer.
So you got like Metallica Black Album, Soundgarden's Bad Motorfinger, Nirvana Nevermind, Chili Peppers, Blood Sugar Sex Magic, Guns N' Roses 1 and 2, Use Illusion. There's one other one I'm missing.
So you must have been what, like 10 during that then?
Yep. And I still love all of them. Did I count what? Yeah, okay. Somewhere in that range. I feel like I'm missing one of them, but that's okay. Oh, Pearl
Yeah,
Jam
why not?
10. Pearl Jam 10. That was also the other one.
Yeah, when Black Hole Sun came out, that was like one of the first albums I bought. I remember going
Back-
to Walmart to grab that.
Back in
My mom was like, "Do you
'94.
want to listen to that in the car?" I was like, "I don't know if you're gonna like it, but sure."
Yeah, because '94 was like that, and Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream wasn't that '94?
Nope. Siamese Dream was '93.
It was. Okay.
Yep. You're thinking Melancholy and Infinite Sadness.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought that was
would've
like
been-
'96 or '7.
That was '95.
What's the second Stone Temple Pilots album? What's that called? I can't remember.
Purple.
Purple.
That
Yeah.
was June
That was-
7th, 1994.
Like we got to keep them busy, make them name every Grateful Dead album live, like in a row.
That's more his wife's thing.
Yeah, that is. Actually, Brian's over here too, so I'm sure he could probably help with that. But
Brian's a
I-
big deadhead.
Oh yeah,
Brian's a
Brian,
deadhead. I didn't know that. I did
Definitely.
not know that.
He knows the live albums probably better than she does. I don't know. Maybe I was saying that preemptively, but he's
I
got a
thought
pretty good.
there was like 50 plus live albums, probably more than that.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, the most notable ones. I'm not saying it's like all of them, but
It's like Night
Yeah.
2 and Sheboygan, 1968. Like,
Sheboygan.
71.
Good year.
Yeah, 71 was there was 70 and 71. There's some really good ones. Anyway, I'm not going to get on that one because I'm not terribly certain, but I know there's some good stuff out there for sure.
all right, Graham, you want to, I guess, move into your segment?
All right, so I was just browsing on Twitter or X, I guess, and I saw some funny reviews for movies, and it brought me to this old, now defunct Twitter account that would just find funny Amazon reviews, and they've been looks like they haven't posted since like 2020, but I have found some
Well, we're known for being current, so
I have found some pretty good reviews. So I figured I'd give you the movie. We could talk about it for a minute, share if we have any opinions on it, and then I'd give this Amazon review that they found.
Awesome.
all right.
All right, so the first movie is Gangs of New York.
I was never a big fan of that one.
I'd never be shocked to hear this, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
So we're up to a great start. All right, Nick, save the show.
Well, I don't really have much to comment on that one either.
That movie's not that fucking amazing. I don't care who's in it. I don't care if it's Scorsese, like Bill the Butcher, freaking what's his name?
Last of the Mohicans guy. What the heck is his name?
Daniel Day-Lewis?
Yeah,
There it is.
Walken's in that too, isn't he?
Christopher Walken.
I think so. Maybe I'm.
I think you're wrong. No, it's Leonardo DiCaprio, Liam Neeson,
Yeah, DiCaprio was in it.
Cameron Diaz.
No idea,
Cameron
like I said,
Diaz
I
was
haven't
in a Scorsese movie?
I'm pretty positive she was in that. You might have to check that.
I don't have laptops or computers.
Cameron
I'm
Diaz.
just- Yo.
Okay.
And Jim Broadbent. And John C. Reilly.
Oh yeah. That's okay. Yeah.
So one thing he remembers from it, John C. Reilly.
Henry Thomas.
He's great. I love John C. Reilly, which he actually has his own little musical thing called Mr. Wonderful or Mr. Romantic that he sings a bunch of old stuff. That's pretty cool.
I heard Daniel Day-Lewis got a time machine and actually went back to the Civil War period to prep for that movie.
Such a method actor.
Did you see that he came out of retirement to do another movie?
Yeah.
And that the only
Really?
reason that he's doing it is because his son is the director?
That's cool.
Okay.
That's a good dad.
What was his last movie? Like the something Thread, Phantom Thread, or something?
Phantom
He's
Thread,
a-
I think, yeah.
I don't know. The last one I remember was There Will Be Blood. That's all I got for that.
But all right,
and the name of the father was pretty dope.
This review,
Okay.
1 star, titled "Be Careful." The first third of the movie was fine, but full frontal nudity and graphic intercourse scenes soon followed, completely over the top for my 11th grade U.S. history class to witness.
Don't you preview that shit before you send it to your kids? Come on, man. That's just
amazing.
dumb.
That's funny.
I don't even remember any sex scenes in that, but okay.
Well, now I want to see it.
Well, if they're offended by it, it's probably not even real sex scenes. It's probably just fondling.
There was
Lot of
some
heavy
coitus
petting.
in the movie.
Ooh.
All right,
Like
so
me
the,
some good
the
coitus.
next movie is the first Friday the 13th.
All right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Another one Graham hasn't seen. Wait, have
No,
you seen
I
that
don't
one?
think I've. I don't. think
Watching
I've
a
seen-
clip of it doesn't count.
I don't think I've seen any of the Friday the 13th, unless Freddy
I
versus
think
Jason counts.
I think it came up on Movie
Well,
Court.
that's the
and-
problem. Is the first one doesn't have Jason.
right.
Well, I mean,
I mean, at the end, but
yeah, but
So I met Betsy Palmer, Mrs. Voorhees, back in the day. She was a very sweet woman. I still have that autograph. All right.
Just one
Thoughts
day?
on Friday the 13th? Man, it's no Halloween.
Well, wait. Which do you like better, the first Halloween or first Friday the 13th?
Halloween.
Ooh,
Okay.
Halloween's the perfect horror movie. Friday the 13th, I love it. There's like no plot there.
But
there
all
really
right,
isn't.
so
It's just-
between the
It's just
The first-
be careful, you're gonna get killed, and then
It's the first big like slasher type thing that
the first slasher was Black Christmas, and then Halloween, and then like Friday the 13th and a bunch of others.
But Friday the 13th was the first
Yeah,
one.
that was way
like,
more
you know,
gory than
Yeah,
yeah.
Kind of set the whole thing with
Yeah,
the
that
kids
was one of
trapped
the
out in
first like
woods and all that
gory
kind of thing.
ones.
But if you were to go between the first Halloween and the first Nightmare on Elm Street,
Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street all the way. That's a great movie.
Not a
That
big
was scared the
nightmare
shit out of me
guy.
as a kid. The first one was amazing. I loved it. Scared the crap out of me. I'd probably tame as hell now if I watched it again, but that one freaked me out when I saw it as a young teen.
All right, Graham, what's the review?
Yeah,
I mean, it was alluded to earlier. 1 star. Don't waste your time. When I rented this movie, I was expecting a man in a hockey mask.
I feel like that's Graham's review, and that's from 2 months ago. He's like, I just want to catch up with the guys. Does it say when that's from? I mean, obviously it's a joke. It has to be.
Yeah,
No, this one doesn't have a date.
that's too bad.
Because remember, that's one of the questions in Scream or whatever. It's like, what's the killer in the original Friday the 13th? She's like, Jason. He's like, no, it's his mother.
right?
Killer, mommy, killer. I love the whole series, though.
Well, what about like like Freddy versus Jason, or any of the ones that are kind of not necessarily. Well, I mean, they're still specific, but like that whole
Jason X.
yeah, Jason goes to
Everyone
hell.
always got to bring that one up. It's just like
That's like one of the few I've seen.
It's one of
that's
this.
the only one Graham has seen, right? Graham, tell us your story about that. There we go.
No, I mean, I saw it on TV, like
At a bar, right?
I was at a restaurant down in
At a restaurant.
Listen, this
South
is good.
Carolina.
But you were a kid, right? And your parents were like sitting there drinking. He's just like sitting
Yeah.
at a table with a fucking Shirley
Just
Temple
kidding.
watching that movie, like on a little CRT.
It's one of the first sequels to actually do the like in space trope.
In space.
What about
I meant
Leprechaun in
Moonraker
Space?
did that in like '79.
Well, that was an original Bond book too, wasn't it?
What's that?
I mean, that was an original Bond book too, though. So it's not like
True.
They,
I don't know if the book was in space, but
it's not like they just took the movie and was like, "Hey, let's move it on to space for no reason."
I mean, most of those they took the title and that was it only, like the book
Yeah.
title.
All right, the next movie is Cats from 2019.
Oh my god,
No
that's
comment.
nightmare fuel. Nightmare
did
fuel.
anyone actually watch it?
Oh hell no!
I think I
You couldn't pay
saw
me to
the
watch that.
old Broadway one. My sister had like a tape of that, and I think I saw it like once. But that's
I forget.
about it.
Wasn't one of the big things about that movie is the cats actually had buttholes,
I'm pretty sure that was a rumor.
but nobody actually watched the movie to find out.
The rumor was the original cut of the movie. They all had buttholes,
okay.
but then they were removed right before the movie came out. But no one actually like corroborated whether that was actually true.
All right, that was
They
just
can't release the butthole cut.
No, they can't
Butthole
release
cut.
the butthole cut. All right, but this has probably one of my favorite reviews that I found out of all of these, which was 1 star. There were no peanut M&Ms available in the cinema.
Oh wow.
Pretty tough.
Yep, nothing to say about the movie, but
I mean, I just figure everyone snuck their snacks in anyway. You just bring what you want.
All right, well, the next one's a little bit of a throwback to earlier in the episode. Home Alone 2.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Lost in New
Love
York.
that.
he wasn't home alone.
I remember that year I got a Talk Boy for Christmas, and that was like when you could not find that.
A
And my
Talk
mom
Boy.
just happened to find that. Like she was out with my brother, and they were stocking that, and I got that year.
Oh
Even
my
though you
God.
could just buy a little cassette recorder for half the price, it would do the same
Right.
thing. It had to be a Talk Boy.
Yep.
The commercial for that was great, though. I don't know if you guys remember it, but it was like, "Hi kids, we're home early," and the kids like doing all
Oh,
the shenanigans
my
around the
God.
house.
You just unlocked like a core memory in my brain.
Yeah, it's like, "Ow, stop licking me!"
I don't know. I really
Yeah,
love
I
like
remember that.
as much as I love the first one. The second one had a lot more like crazy hits on like it was more like the Looney Tunes where like you shouldn't survive this, but like you do, and there's so many good hits in that for sure.
Like dropping a brick on your head from three
Right.
stories up, like right in the
Multiple times. Multiple
Either one or
times.
two. Every one of those traps was almost a definite kill.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the first movie,
Almost.
he literally turns into a skeleton.
I think like one of the ones that won't kill you is like when you burn your hand on the doorknob or like
That's about the only one. Yeah.
the nail on the steps.
Oh, that was
Stepping on the
Slipping on the cars.
We're going back to part one. I know we're talking about part two, but stepping on the Christmas ornaments with no freaking
Oh,
Yeah, that,
on.
I forget
Like
the whole
pop
thing.
in the glass.
Like in two,
'Cause I've
'cause he had
stepped
to
on
go to
glass
his-
before. That is bad.
Yeah, but like
What
in
about
two, he had to
Legos?
go to his uncle's house or something, but it was under renovation, and they were out of town or something. I forget
Yeah.
what was the reason he was
Absolutely.
at the big abandoned house.
yeah. I'll just go visit uncle and aunt, whatever, and ends up being another place he can set up traps.
Right.
Of course, they live in like a demilitarized zone, and like there's just giant holes everywhere. And
Yeah.
I mean, I remember liking two more than one as a child, and then I rewatched them as an adult and remembered how stupid a child I was.
Honestly, I don't think there's really a better between the two. I think I like them both, in my opinion.
I would definitely say part one. I love that one more, but
I'd probably
Alright,
go
but-
one, but I've seen one a lot more too. so
Here's the
I've only
review
seen
for
two a
Home
couple
Alone
times.
2.
All right.
Oh,
1 star. They're criminals, but no one deserves to be hit in the head over and over again by a brick.
I mean, she's got a
it's
point.
so dumb. I mean, I would almost say that reminded me of my childhood, but we weren't rich. There was never any break-ins like that. But Pat did remind me of Buzz, like the fucking asshole older brother. He was just like that dude.
Do you have a girlfriend like that?
Oh no, there's definitely no girls around, not even like that. Buzz's girlfriend, woof.
which that was actually a dude that
Uh-huh.
they dressed up as a girl so they wouldn't offend anybody. Not joking.
Mm-hmm. It was
The
it was
picture that
somebody
they
from
showed
the
in the
crew,
first
wasn't
one.
it? Was
What?
it like
It
the
was like some
director?
dude, like the set dresser's son or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the
Somebody
fuck
from
do
the
we all
cast.
know that?
Good. I don't know. Weird trivia that just
Is that on
gets
that
out there.
Netflix? What's that show about going to the movies or whatever? And it shows all your favorite.
I don't know.
I can't sleep with Fuller. He'll wet the bed. He'll pee all over me.
Easy on the Dr. Pepper there.
He should know better. It was his brother.
Or Pepsi, yeah. And he's just sitting there drinking and like,
And the whole time you see Kevin's ticket go in the garbage with all the milk and shit, but like you would never see that on VHS like back in the day unless it was in HD. Do you ever catch that part?
mm-mm.
When like the milk
Yeah.
gets spilled and they're like, cleaning it up and like Kevin's boarding pass gets thrown away.
Absolutely.
All right, Graham, what do you got next?
All right, the next movie is Freddy versus Jason.
Nope.
Ah,
What
love
do I
it.
remember of that?
So
Saw it
there's
once,
this
don't
killer
remember.
called Freddy, and there's this other killer called Jason. And at the end
Is
of
his
the
mom?
movie,
Is his mom in that?
at the
by the
end
way,
of the
yes,
movie,
she
they
is.
fight. Yeah,
They couldn't get Betsy Palmer back because they wouldn't pay her enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even though that's like 20 years later.
Yeah. Wow.
But that's the one where Freddy sees what's her name from Destiny's Child? No, not Beyonce. But he's like, "Oh, dark meat."
Wow. What year did that come out?
Oh, that had to be like early 2000s. right?
2005, 6.
Somewhere around there, 2002, 3, 4.
2003.
But that was in the works for a long flipping time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't they tease that in like Jason Goes to Hell?
Yeah, that I get
And
shit
that was
for
from
it, but
what,
I love that
92?
movie.
Only took 11 years to get there.
I like the premise of the movie. They're like,
Wait,
no,
you haven't seen that one either, right?
what, Freddy versus Jason?
Yeah.
I have. I said that earlier. That's one of I think that's one of the only
Oh, okay. I didn't catch
Jason
that.
movies I've seen.
Yeah.
But I like the premise of like no one is scared of Freddy anymore, so he brings Jason there to
Not
like
afraid of me, are you?
get people afraid again.
Isn't Jason technically a Deadite? Because in Jason Goes to Hell, there's a Necronomicon in the Voorhees house, the old...
Where the hand comes up through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
All right, what's a review?
All right, so this review, 1 star.
Of course.
Freddy and Jason would never stand a chance against the Man of Steel.
Really?
What did I just say? I was say Michael Myers.
Where does that even come from?
I have no idea.
Like, the 8-year-old Timmy wrote that one, didn't he?
Why would you
Wow.
even bring that in the conversation?
Maybe it was around when I was getting hyped up for Batman v Superman, like the years before that. It took like decades to get that out too.
Yeah.
Funny.
Probably just a Snyder fanboy who reviews every movie and has to mention Man of Steel in every single one of them.
Maybe, actually. That would make sense.
All right,
Damn Snyder fanboys.
the next movie is Jaws.
Oh, nice.
The OG 75.
Yep.
This hit 50 this year. That was
Oh,
I rewatched it.
Yeah, they had a theatrical release for it again for like a week or something for the anniversary.
And what?
I don't know what else you say about that movie. I mean,
Right.
I was never a big Jaws guy. I've seen it a bunch of times, but I don't
All
know.
right, let's hear this amazing review.
Oh, you're jumping ahead, Jesus.
Well, like you said, what are we gonna say about Jaws? It's freaking Jaws. It's
I don't know,
been around for
Graham.
years.
Have you seen
One of the-
Jaws?
I have. I mean, I saw it on like TNT with commercials and stuff in it, but I have seen
can't
it from
remember.
start to finish. It's a good movie.
Not the amazing Jaws 3D.
Or Jaws 4, where the,
Oh,
the
whoa,
shark
whoa, whoa.
This time it's
follows
personal.
the family halfway around the world for revenge.
Is that the Michael Caine one?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it stopped at 4, right?
Yeah, believe so.
I mean, that's pretty reasonable with like today's standards.
All right, are we ready for this review?
Sure.
Yeah,
All right,
please.
this one's magical. 1 star. I am 35 and have witnessed 7 sharks destroyed by being blown up. The shark was blown up at the end of the film, and it wasn't very realistic.
Bro.
Is this Captain Quint that left the fucking review?
Oh, he's way older than 35.
I've seen 7 sharks blown up.
This movie is 15 years older than you, at least. Get a fucking life.
Oh my lord.
I don't think he obviously doesn't know how much pain in the ass that they had filming this movie either, because
No. How has he seen
Hey,
7 sharks blown up?
right,
He's
fake sharks,
glossing over that fact. Like, what is he, a shark?
sharks in the water necessarily? Like,
Like what?
I don't think you understand what's really going on here, dude.
That's probably a 1 in a million shot to have the chance to see one blow up. Why would that happen? Was it
Well,
a beach?
He's
Did he
seen
see 7 beach sharks that blew up?
I need more to the story on this one. I want to talk to this guy.
Yeah. Can we get him
I'm
on the
telling you,
show?
this is just shit Graham wrote back in the day.
Yeah,
Oh
I,
my God.
you know, my shark counts up to like 12 by this point, but
I wrote this 5 years ago. Come on.
it couldn't have been me because that review was left in 2019 and I was only 35 last year.
We could be lying about
Well,
your
yeah,
age.
okay.
I mean, that's the least unplausible thing.
Yeah, I know. Let's pick at threads here. All right, next one.
The next movie is Toy Story.
Oh,
Okay.
OG?
It's gonna be
Was that 95 or 6?
My toys never come to life like that.
horse shit. Like, I have a ton of GI Joes and they don't move.
My Mr.
Like
Potato
Scott,
Head lost
Ohio.
his nose. Little Timmy. Oh, that's funny.
That's one of my favorite, Disney movies, though, for sure.
That's your dog.
I loved Toy Story growing up. I don't think it holds up very well,
Really?
like comparatively to the rest of the series.
You mean like the effects
Well,
or
yeah.
the story? Because the effects in it, like now are shit.
Yeah,
Obviously.
I mean, it doesn't look good, but even
Of course
like
not.
story wise and stuff, I think 2 and 3 are better movies.
Yeah,
I mean,
just,
it's still like I can appreciate it for being groundbreaking at the time, but I think that's a series that just got better until 4 came out.
you
I
don't
don't think I
like,
ever saw 4.
It's fine.
you like Sporky or whatever his name is.
Scott, what was I telling you? How what's the villain, Sid or whatever? He looked just like
Uh-huh.
the dude's brother. What's his name? The coach you like, Ryan Day or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, his brother Timmy. When I was in junior high, I was like, who does this guy look? He looks just like fucking Sid.
The buzz cut, the
Yeah, the fucking braces, ugly
braces,
motherfucker.
this like
Or like the brother in Weird Science.
shit.
Yeah, it was Bill Paxton.
Yep. Ended up being a
Well,
big piece of shit. Literally.
with a buzz cut.
I was gonna say he doesn't know Ryan Day and all that. I just assumed.
Oh, no, I know Ryan Day, OSU. Yep, I'm very familiar.
He was at the game yesterday, actually. Nicholas.
Back in the butt corner of the horseshoe, but, I was there. It was good.
All right, what's a review?
Review, yeah.
This review, 1 star.
course.
Terrifying. The very thought of toys coming alive when you aren't watching gave me chills. Subsequently, I burned all my kids' toys, which apparently makes me a bad father, and my wife has left me and taken the kids away from me. Terrible movie. Ruined my life.
Terrible movie,
Graham's
ruined my
father or
life.
something.
So, yeah,
Now we get to
Everything
the root
but
of
the
Graham's childhood
cards.
trauma. Wow.
that's crazy.
Wild.
All right, so the next movie is going to be Jurassic World.
Okay. That would have probably just come out about this time when that was written then, huh?
When did that come out? Like 10 years ago?
2017, I think. Maybe
These are like
16.
2019, 2020. Okay.
That's like when the park just opened back up and they have those like
Yeah, this was the
rolling ball
first.
things.
Yeah.
This was
Chris
the
Pratt
first
and
of the
Chris
like
Pratt.
new movies. The only one that I've seen.
With whatever the hell the thing was, the Indominus Rex or whatever.
Wait, out of all of them or out of the new ones?
Out of the new ones.
Oh, I was gonna say you haven't seen Jurassic Park.
Oh no, I've
right,
seen all the Jurassic. I stopped
I
at
don't know.
Jurassic World.
Is the review like they didn't listen to Goldblum the first time? ...
Nope.
Chaos.
1 star.
It is a
Really?
1-star review.
Well, yeah.
And they say,
I,
Bad.
I watched this movie 4 times before realizing I don't like dinosaurs. 1 star.
Okay.
that doesn't make any sense either.
Oh,
Okay, but
no. These people are on crack.
I guess. If you have to watch it 4 times to actually realize that, that seems a bit silly.
The 5th
I
time.
don't
I
like
do like
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs. I do.
His heart grew 3 sizes that day.
All right, so the next movie is Predator.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully
1 star.
he has something to say about it.
Do you have anything to say about Predator, Nick?
I've got plenty, but I'm going to let you guys unleash on this one first.
I like
I
it a
mean-
lot.
It might be the greatest action movie ever made.
Yep, I agree.
Like it is
Greatest
definitely
action movie of all
it
time.
is it is
Action
definitely
slash sci-fi.
Oh, I was gonna say better
I
than
don't
like
think
Die
it's
Hard.
one of. I'm not saying
never-
like it is one of the greatest action movies ever made. It's one of my favorite movies also.
Is it better than Aliens?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's right up there with Aliens as far as sci-fi action. I'm pretty sure. I think my brother snuck me into the theater when that came out. We were supposed to go see something else, and he wanted to see Predator. And rather than going to see the lame ass movie that my dad and my stepmom and my sister were going to go see, we went and saw Predator. And I had no idea it was R-rated at the time, and I was like 15, or I guess would have been like 16.
What was the lame movie you were gonna see?
I have no idea. Something I did not want to see.
Re-release of
back
like
to that
Terms of
list the
Endearment or
87.
something.
Right. Yeah, we went through all those movies that came out in '87. I'm sure it was one of them. But yeah, it was. I didn't really understand what was going on the first time, like in the very beginning, because it's like, okay, they're shooting all these like gorillas or whatever. Like, okay, not gorillas like fighting 100 men or whatever, but gorilla fighters.
Wait, did you ever see Captain Ron? He's talking about gorillas, gorillas.
Gorillas. So I was like, I didn't really understand what was going on.
In
It's
the
like,
Jungle Boss. He's
and it's
like,
like, oh,
gorillas
now
are
the aliens
central
coming in.
to
Okay.
Africa. All right, what's the review?
1 star, not child friendly.
Oh,
Thought maybe they wanted to see the the original version of the Predator, that one where they got like to the set and it was just like,
where was
what the fuck is
John
this?
Claude Van Damme?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
wasn't him?
agree with this review because I feel like every single one of us saw this as a child.
Yeah,
I like how well we turned out.
I think I was like 12 the first time I saw it. So
And then-
I don't agree with this one. I think it's very child friendly.
Graham, when you saw it, was that like some hardcore shit? Not even like knocking you, but like,
No?
did you see it like on HBO or was it like on TBS?
I was at a friend's house.
So you saw like Carl Weathers' like arm get blown off and
Well, wait. Did,
Yeah.
did he say? Did he say? It's all baloney. Did he say that, or is he all bullshit?
Bullshit. It was a VHS copy.
Okay.
Okay, so you got to see the whole movie. That's good.
It's sort of like when you watch Big Lebowski, and it's like, you know what happens to a stranger in the Alps? The greatest kind of ad lib, for that.
Super
It's like,
dub.
cut off your Johnson?
it's like it's all baloney. Whatever. Sorry. Go ahead.
When was that in what?
That was a TV movie of that version of
A
that.
Big Lebowski?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps? I mean, everybody knows the real
Yeah, when he
version of it, but that was the TV version.
Stranger.
Yep. But same with Predator. It's like it's all baloney.
There's got to be a web page for like the best TV overdubs like that.
Those are 2 of the tops.
That might be.
I'm
Your
here to
homework,
tell
Larry. Is this your homework, Larry?
Oh, I've definitely seen YouTube videos. It's just like a compilation of the best ones. I think
Oh, we
Snakes
do
on a
that.
Plane is one of my favorite.
Oh,
I've had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
oh, beautiful.
All right,
Why
the
do you-
next movie is Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirte?
Jose Derto.
I love Christopher Walken in that movie.
Oh, he's fantastic.
He's like, my wife was shot down.
I used to threaten to stab people in the face with a soldering iron all the time.
It's like the legend of Dirty Joe.
I got the poo on me. I think one of my
What
favorite
is
lines.
Dennis Miller?
though-
He's like, the bathrooms have never looked cleaner. He's like, it's
I still think one of my favorite lines is from Kid Rock when he was in it. Def Leppard sucks.
You still pull that out every now and then.
Oh yeah, got myself in trouble a couple times with that the music trivia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yep,
what was the whole story? They left him at like the Grand Canyon or something.
Yeah.
yep.
And he's with Brandy. Like, you would ever fucking leave that chick, go to find your family? Like, bullshit.
Rather just say what's.
I'd be like, they're fucking dead to me. I don't care. What's the review?
The kids called me Joe Dirt in high school, and after I watched this movie, I realized it wasn't a compliment. 5 stars.
5 stars. Okay.
5 stars.
Remember the kid is in like chemistry class. He's mixing the two things. Like, oh no, poison gas.
The next movie is Gettysburg.
Okay.
Man, I definitely have seen that, but I couldn't tell you anything about it. I've been to Gettysburg.
That's
you still
another
didn't go
one
to
that I've
Pittsburgh?
seen on like TBS at 2 in the afternoon on a Sunday.
Wait, you watched that? Isn't that like a 4-hour movie?
It's pretty long.
Oh, I'm not gonna say that I've seen the whole thing.
Wait, why? Even as a kid, why the fuck would you have watched that? I lived in like Virginia, all around Civil War shit. I never would have watched that if
I
not
don't
for.
know. It's probably on our TV for some reason. I didn't control the remote.
That's got to be the most boring movie of all time for a child.
Maybe I left this
you
review.
said The
then.
Lord of the Rings is boring, and you watched Gettysburg as a kid.
Again, I'm not
That's
gonna
wild.
say that I sat down and watched it. It was on our TV.
Let me guess. The comment was, "The movie sucks. The South didn't rise again."
Nope. So
Oh wait,
there
where'd
was-
your buddy go? I wasn't even paying attention.
I don't know. I guess he got knocked off. Don't.
All right,
think
sorry,
so.
Graham. Continue.
The review is, was this supposed to be a comedy? Because it wasn't funny at all. 4 stars.
Wow. Somebody's trolling there. That's awesome. It wasn't funny at all.
All right, this next one is Justice League. I believe
Okay.
the
Snyder
theatri-
cut or
I believe it's the theatrical cut.
Yeah, Snyder Cut wouldn't have been out yet, would it? When did that come out?
Oh, that was what, like 20?
That was COVID time, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2021.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it might have been out when they
Is
wrote
it-
this. Okay.
wish it had more Icelandic women singing? Remember that scene?
Oh, thank God for the extended version of that scene.
Scott, you haven't seen that still, right? There's
I still
just
haven't
like
watched
a-
the Snyder Cut, no.
It's like some Icelandic woman in Aquaman's like town. She just like starts singing, and it slowly zooms in, and it goes on for like ever.
Yeah,
weird.
Oh, my Lord.
you know, the only thing I'll say about the Snyder Cut is there's a great 2.5-hour movie in there. All right, this
All right, so what's
this
our
review
review?
is something else. So you guys
Wait,
might
wait.
wanna-
Does it mention Superman beating up Freddy and Jason?
Oh no. I wanna preface this by saying that this is a 5-star review.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Loaded with antichrist garbage. Would not let my
Oh,
kids
no.
oh, there.
Was this Scott? I'm just joking.
Would not let my kids near a TV, and they are almost 13. Homeschool. Destroy Hollywood. Great digital effects. Our Savior is not a fantasy. The reality is Christ and His perfect word. But I know that the creeps of Hollywood do. So Christ guards my mind so I can study the script. And the left lib garbage. This world is done. Our home is with God and Christ. Time to hang up the costumes. Childish and arrogant. Superhero? Hardly. Boring? Oh yeah. Well, off to the next show. I break it down and see the garbage that is being pushed into the minds of the stupid. Weak Hebrew race gave up God. So God, through Christ, gives the genitals eternal life. Silly Christ-hating Jews. Soon you will burn eternal. And again, I would like to point out, 5 stars.
What's that? What's the name on that? It's like Scott, Ohio, GI Joe boy.
It just says by Amazon customer.
So it could be me.
I
I mean, he's not wrong.
I saved the best one for last. Sinister.
Definitely have not seen that.
Oh,
one.
the horror movie, right?
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
haven't seen that.
I haven't either, but it has the best review.
Okay.
1 star. I pooped my pants.
Should that be a 5-star
Yeah, that should
for a
be
horror
fun. Like,
movie?
I was so scared.
It's a skit. I
It
pooped my
doesn't.
pants.
It doesn't give context, so it could have been unrelated to the movie, like the
It
peanut
probably
M&M
was.
guy.
He just
like
liked to poop his
no
pants.
peanut M&Ms, 1 star. Pooped my pants in the theater, 1 star. The internet was a mistake.
It absolutely was. One of those good ideas that, yeah, people ruined because people suck.
On that note, keep it pointless.
Keep it pointless.
Keep it pointless.
Oh, and rate this episode 5 stars.
Yeah, and watch it on YouTube.
Unless you pooped yourself.